Hi, I'm Shema Lane, and it's February, so time to check back in with Best of Both Worlds. Two things to share with you today. I wanted to show you everything I made from my January kit, and then give you a look at my product picks for February. So my January kit ended up making me 6 single-page layouts and 1 card, and 4 of them can be seen in videos at shemel.com or on my YouTube channel. So there was this sketch page with the large photo and 2 small square photos. I love that Jenny Bolin print in the background, and it was the first page that I used, so I might have to buy another one of those to use it on some smaller pieces just for fun. This one with 2 4x6 photos, it was also from a sketch, using the pattern paper motifs to make the embellishments. This one, which is something that's a bit of a grid, a little bit of a different look, and that's for my travel album, so in this case I added the craft cardstock for the background. Then this one is not a video. This was shown as a starting point, so you can see where I started with this layout and then see if your kind of finished version started the same place with the paper placement, and use whatever papers you want, and then add your photos and your journaling, your embellishment, and the end project will be quite different to mine, and we all have different looks. So you can share on the site if you have made anything like that from the same starting point. And then this one, again from a sketch. I changed the sketch a little bit as I was working on it. The sketch had a lot more open space on this side, and I ended up getting so carried away with all the different border strips that there's a little less on the side. But I still like that big explosion of all those different patterns. And I think it works okay because there's only a few colors, so it's not too overwhelming. A little different look. Then this one is a card, and I used one of the 4x6 journaling cards, and then the other pieces are actually cut from the remaining 4x6 journaling card I had. So I cut the speech bubble out and left a little bit of a border, punched some hearts from the pieces that were left, and then I tried to use almost every phrase on the set of word stamps and put them all there together for a little bit of a kind of lovey-dovey, maybe Valentine's Day card, or just kind of a nice card, a card for a nice person, that's what I mean. And then the last one, I had to bring in some extra pieces, but I used scraps and kind of some older embellishments that really needed to be used, or I kind of tend to put things in a use it or lose it pile so that I make sure that if I still like them, I get them in my album before I don't like them anymore. And I used the watercolor styled paper in the background, which was from the kit, and also the scraps of paper that I had left over, one of the 4x6 cards, but then mixed it with some scraps from my basket, and then this set of older embellishments. So that's a look at everything I made with my January kit, and now let's have a look at what I've picked out for February. With my February product picks for Best of Both Worlds, I really took advantage of some of the sales that Two Piece has on some not brand new, but relatively recent items. So even though they're at a discounted price, they are still things that I've been using currently, still products that I really like that I wouldn't consider old by any means. So it means that because there are discounts, we can get a lot of goodness for that same price point. So let me share with you a little bit of what to expect this month. So let's put all these bits and pieces to the side, and I'll start with the papers. A lot of bits and pieces this month. Okay, so again, I've picked just pattern papers, and if you want to add in more cardstock or substitute cardstock, you can totally do that. So I've got some green dots, aqua triangles, something that's a bit more distressed with aqua and pink, green with cream stars, bit of turquoise there, and then a cut apart sheet from Cartabella. And I've just picked one on the shopping list, but I have both of them out here so you can see both of them. Now, each of them have a full 12 by 12 on the other side, but this side is all cut apart pieces to put in pockets. And both of these are 50% off at the moment, so if you want, you could just have both of them and not have to pick, and it'd be the same price as one sheet of paper normally. But I just added one to the shopping list, but I wanted to let you see how there were two different ones in case maybe the phrases on one were a bit more to your liking. They also do this in 4x6, both landscape and portrait, so if you tend to work with other sizes or different kinds of pockets, then you might want to check out those as well. You can substitute, add in, subtract, whatever you want. And then some richer colors here, a little bit of green mixed in with the turquoise, and then this one little shot of black and red, because I wanted you to have something that could be a little bit Valentine-y, but I didn't want to do a Valentine's Day kit. And what I'm going to show you in one of the videos this month is that I'm going to use this arrow paper on something that's not Valentine at all. Okay, so let me show you the other sides as well, so you know what you're getting. Now, these two sides are very Valentine-y, but you can certainly, I mean, stripes without hearts, the color scheme is very much like Valentine's Day, but you could certainly mix it with other things in the kit or other things in your stash, and it won't necessarily have to be Valentine's Day. But if you're somebody that really enjoys Valentine craft, then there is something here for you. And then the B-sides of these two. I love this combination of these two colors in a triangle pattern, and then this nice neutral gray with big number print. Shown you these two, but here's the B-sides again. So that one has a little bit of a damask, and this has a distressed blue polka dot. So then these other pieces, the green dot was Dear Lizzie, and that has a leaf print on the other side. This triangle print is also from Dear Lizzie, which has some ticket stubs. Then we have October Afternoon. So these are from Farm Girl. This one is. And that has kind of a retro floral print. The green star is from Midway and has these bold arrows, which you could mix and match with those black and white arrows if you wanted to go really gung-ho on the arrow idea. And then one last sheet from Farm Girl, which has one of those vintage book style prints on the other side. So those are the pattern papers that I've chosen this month. And now let's have a look at all the different other pieces to go along with them. 2 alphabets this month. One in thickers. These are white wood grain. They're called Muse. It's a scripty cursive font in the Amy Tangerine line, and you get a lot of letters on there, and they're thickers on sale. What's not to like about that? And then some flat stickers. These nice red, it's called the Skinny Alpha from Jenny Boland Studio, and I've used several sheets of these, really like them, and I like that you get a few little embellishment bits at the bottom, and I'll definitely use all those up throughout the month. Then a couple sticker sheets, and you'll have to forgive me that I've chosen some where I've already used 1 or 2, but of course on the product list you'll be able to see them as full sheets. So this is the Journaling 2 label stickers from Jelly Bean Soup, so there's 2 missing here, an orange and a green. And the labels from Jenny Boland Studio, they're a bit like postage stamps, where they have that postage stamp die cut edge, and there's 3 missing there, but of course those will be complete on your set. Then a cut-apart die-cut card, which can be cut into 3 pieces. This one fits a 3x4 pocket and then 2 small labels. That's from Ormolu. And some badges by Studio Calico. Different little phrases, or well, one with a phrase, a hello, and then an ampersand, some stripes, some kind of mod turn on stripes, a star, and a little deer. Other embellishments also from Studio Calico, some wood veneer, and these are also on sale, which both of these were on sale, which meant we could have 2 whole packs of embellishments and still come within our monthly budget that I set for the kit. So I hope that that they're to your liking. So these are really versatile because they're little tabs that you can use on all sorts of projects. I've also put in a red Mr. Huey. Now there are actually a couple different shades of red, and you're welcome to just have a look and choose the one that you like the most. I've linked up one, and then I don't think that it's exactly the one that I have, because I tend to think if I have a red Mr. Huey, I'm good. If you want to make sure you have every shade of red, then by all means embrace the red, but I'm going to show you some different techniques for using red mist throughout February. and a stamp set. This stamp set is a smaller one than in the January kit, but really versatile and has some additional motifs where last time it was almost all words. This is from Dear Lizzie and has some words that, like, there is a love and a you are loved stamp, but also little moments, thanks, and homegrown, and hello there. So really versatile phrases. Then one last little thing that's a little bit different in my kit than what I've linked up on the shopping list. And the way this works, since you can buy everything individually and swap things out, means that I had planned to use this washi tape from Glitz, which is gray and cream stripe. And then in the last couple days, there was a big run on this particular tape, and the stock is, well, it's low as I'm making this video, but it's probably, by the time it goes live, it will probably be gone. However, there's an even better tape that I just don't have yet, and it's also by Glitz, and it matches the kit even better than what I have chosen. And so I've linked that up in the product list. It's cream with little aqua hearts on it, and I've ordered it now. It's on its way here, but for probably the first kind of half of the month, you'll see me using the gray and cream, and then I'll swap over to the one that I've chosen on the shopping list. So that means that and that's a brand new, straight off the CHA floor tape. So you've got one brand new thing, and then a lot of current things, and then in March, a lot of the new CHA product will be in the store. So the March kit maybe won't go quite as far as things, because things won't be on discount just yet. So it's kind of a trade-off. This month things are maybe a little bit older, but they're at a great price. And next month we're going to get stuff that's absolutely brand new, hot off the press kind of fun. Okay, so if you pop over to Shamal.com, there's a link to take you to the shopping. Please use that link to have a look at the kit, and then the best of both worlds idea is that you can pick and choose. Take what you like, leave out what you don't like. If you don't use stamps, take stamps off. If you don't like wood veneer, take wood veneer off. Likewise, if you really like something, add more of it. And so you can make all of those changes, anything you want, and then check out. If you want to add more to your bucket, don't forget that 2 Peas in a Bucket offers free domestic shipping, that's US shipping, for orders over $50. You need the code from their newsletter. And all of this, of course, will add points to your loyalty program there. And I think that's pretty much everything. So I will keep you informed with new projects and new videos throughout February, and these are the products I'll be using. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you a very happy weekend. Bye.